First off, I would like to thank everyone in attendance. Woo, I like that. First, I would like to thank everyone in attendance tonight for this special occasion. It's an honor to be with you all here. Secondly, I would like to thank my family, my friends, my colleagues, specifically my wife, Sabrina. She's been my biggest supporter. And last but not least, I would love to give a big round of applause to my fellow PASEsetter Award recipients. You are truly amazing and inspiring, y'all. It's been great. So, I was once told the goal is to work yourself out of a job, and that's when the job is complete. I think it's safe to say that with working with children, the job is never done. As a senior program director for Good Shepherd Services for the past 19 and a half years, I've been able to work with children all over New York City. Daily, I'm reminded that the work is far from done. I currently have this amazing participant. He's been through the foster care system. He was recently on probation for 6 months for stealing his teacher's debit card and going on a spending spree. Thereafter, he was upset with his mom, so in turn, he burned all his new clothing. The following week, he got caught with marijuana in his book bag and received a superintendent suspension. I'm not done. Just last week, he brought a knife to school. Fortunately, the social worker was able to find it before he entered the school. And then the following day, he was arrested for throwing a rock through a car window. Guess what? He's only 12. When hearing this, some may label him as a terrorist, unruly, or a lost cause. In my world, when I hear those things, I hear and see a young black king needing love, direction, and guidance. As I worked closely with his family, I began to notice something. So many people around him counted him out, he didn't know how to feel when people counted him in. I got you, brother. I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm gonna say it one more again. He didn't know how, when people counted him out, he didn't know what it felt like for people to count him in. So I pointed out how smart he is, how healthy he is during program, how his personality, people just gravitated to it. He would just look at me with a still face like, okay. In those moments, it was evident to me that we needed to keep him close to program, give him daily affirmations, find what he is good at, and then explore his interests. See, I understand that this work is beyond the hours of 9 to 5. And for me to reach him, I have to go beyond the call of duty. The question of why I do what I do has been asked several times after being nominated for this PASEsetter Award. The answer always varied depending on the situation, but two things remain consistent. One, I'm needed, we're needed. Second, in a world where inner city youth are being counted out, they need to know what it feels like to be counted in. Two, the goal is to work yourself out of a job, and that's when the job is complete. And as you can see from my young participant that I mentioned today, the work is far from done. Thank you.